for July, August, September.
No, there is not.
It's only backwards looking.
It's history. That's correct.
How do you account for seasonality then, like convertibles?
Well, good question. We base it on, for example, the Camaro convertible. We would base it on Camaro sales, and a certain percentage of that we'd allow for to be convertible. So there are some issues like Southern United States where they would front load those dealers with convertible before the northern part, just because of the weather difference, right? So seasonality is a factor that they factor in. There's no one set formula. Most of it is kind of who wants them, that kind of deal. Dealer earns 10 Camaros, of which 4 can be convertibles. So he says, okay, I'm going to take the 4 convertibles, right? I mean, that's kind of how it works out. It's a constraint item. It's considered a constraint item. Does that make sense?
Could you say the last thing again? I didn't hear it.
Okay, it's a constraint item. So, for example, let's just say we're building 1,000 or building 100 units, 100 Camaros in the plant, right? 40 are going to be convertibles. So when a dealer earns his allocation, he gets 40% of his allocation will be convertibles. So it's
you wouldn't discriminate that by market? Like it should be higher in the south and it should be less in Minneapolis?
No, not a single product. If it's a new product, new convertible, they might allocate more to the south. It's front loading to the south as opposed to the north, because certainly that's the market down there, right? You get more of a market, right? You get snow still in the north. So there is some of that tweaking that goes on, but not a lot of it.
So the connection is sometimes hard to hear, but what I heard was it's a national mix for convertible. There's no regional discretion.
Let me rephrase it. There are times when there may be, if it's a new convertible, for example, there may spin for a national there may be a spin for the regional to get front loaded with some units. Not a lot, but some units.
Does that present a pain point where dealers?
Well, you got to be careful, right? You got to be careful because what happens is, you're slighting somebody else, right? But most of the dealers in the north don't want convertibles when it's snowing anyways, right? The guys in the south want them. But you got to be careful because, again, like you go back to that formula, you go back to that integrity thing where you got to treat every dealer equal, right? Now, nothing stops the dealer in the south from ordering a convertible, getting it, and dealer trading with a guy up in the north. So that convertible still could end up there. It's a possibility. But it's not through our channel. It's through the dealer swapping and dealer trading. It happens. It does happen. It's a hot car. Somebody wants it before somebody else. It wants the southern part of the United States, but the guy in the north wants it, doesn't care about the south, and the dealer will trade it, and he'll pay the customer will pay a lot of money, and they'll do the swap.
Got it. So, so the recourse would be if a dealer in a warm climate didn't get the number of convertibles they want, they would try to trade for it, and then that would eventually show up. If they actually sell them, that would actually show up in their numbers. Get more the next time around. Like, is that kind of how the market would work itself out?
Kind of would. Yeah.
Okay.
There is a system that the dealers can trade products. I think you guys know that, right?
Like a specific,
Hello?
Other than making a phone call?
Yes, dealers can go on and trade some products. There's a system available to them. Now, it was introduced before I left. I've been out of General Motors for about a year now, but there was a system that dealers, if they got product, they could put that product up for other dealers to get. Yes.
Got it.
But that was simply voluntary, and that was from dealer to dealer. Now, I as a representative didn't like that, doing that, right? Because I'm fighting